Grade, you learned and memorized this song and sang it over and over and over and over again. All of you other folks, we feel really sorry for you because you're going to learn in this song how important Idaho is. But I passed out the words to it just a little bit. I want to give you a teeny tiny bit of history. Here we have Idaho is the official state song of Idaho. The music for the Idaho state song was composed by Sally Hume Douglas, written by McKinley Hillam and Albert Tompkins. It was copyrighted in 1915. Those three kids were going to the University of Idaho, and there was a contest to see who could write a good song. That song was the #1 song, and it was selected as the University of Idaho's song. Later in 1917, the legislature heard the song and said, we want that song. And so it was, some of the words were changed, but in 1931, the Idaho legislature designated Here We Have Idaho, previously known as the University of Idaho's Our Idaho, as the Idaho state song. So pull out your words or go back to the 4th grade and let's sing along with this song. Well, there's some of you who don't know the tune. That's okay. We'll just, all the rest of us will sing it, okay? You've heard of the wonders our land does possess, its beautiful valleys and rills, the majestic forests where nature abounds. We love every nook and rill. And here we have Idaho, winning her way to fame. Silver and gold in the sunlight blaze, and romance lies in her name.
Romance.
We'll go singing, singing of you, all proudly too. All our lives through we'll go singing, singing of you, singing of Idaho. Second verse. There's truly one state in this great land of ours where ideals can realize. The pioneers made it so for you and me. A legacy we'll always prize. And here we have Idaho, winning her way to fame. Silver and gold in the sunlight blaze, and romance lies in her name. Singing, we're singing of you, all proudly too. All our lives through we'll go singing, singing of you, singing of Idaho. And any of you who doesn't have a little bit of bump in your heart, go back to Utah.
Well, we appreciate everybody coming, and this is a special birthday party that we probably won't have again or forget for a long time. The house itself has been a haven of love for a lot of people. Norman and Dorothy spent their honeymoon in the southeast bedroom. Their friends come and tried to get Grandpa to let him take the hinges off the door so that they could get in the bedroom and take him out and chivalry him, and Grandpa wouldn't let him tear his bedroom apart. Anyway, it's been a house full of love. And as I think about that, it always reminds me of one of my favorite poems by Ed Ray Guest called Home. And the thoughts in that are so true to each one of us, and I'd like to share that with you. For you that have good memories, you might remember that I did this in 2013. And a lot of people asked for copies of it. But it goes like this. It takes a heap of living in a house to make it home. A heap of sun and shadows. And sometimes you have to roam before you really appreciate the things you left behind. And long for them always, with them always on your mind. It don't make no difference how rich you get to be, how much your chairs or tables cost, or how great your luxuries. For home isn't home, although it be the palace of a king, until your heart is sort of wrapped around everything. Home ain't a place that you can get up in a minute. Before it's home, there's got to be a lot of living in it. Within those walls, there's got to be some babies born and dead. Right there, you have to raise them to be women, strong, and men. And gradually, as time goes by, you find you wouldn't part with anything they'd ever used. They grow into your heart. The old high chair, the playthings too, the little shoes they wore, your board. And if you could, you'd keep the thumb marks on the door. You have to weep to make it home. You have to sit and sigh and watch beside a loved one's bed and know that death is nigh. And in the stillness of the night, to watch death's angel come and close the eyes of those that smiled and leave that sweet voice numb. Yes, these are things that grip the heart. For when your tears are dried, you find that home's a hallowed place, and now it's sanctified. But tugging at you always are those little memories of those that were and are no more. You can't escape from these. You have to sing to make it home. You have to laugh and play and learn to love the things you have by using them each day. Even the roses blooming round the door must blossom year by year before they become a part of you, suggesting someone dear who loved them long ago and taught them how to run so they would catch the early morning sun. Yes, you have to love each rock and stone and board from cellar up to dome. It takes a heap of living in a house to make it home. To conclude our birthday party, we have some of the most beautiful cakes you've ever seen. We've got a picture of that house on them. I can't imagine how they did that. I hope they don't get cut before you get to see them. Anyway, Marie or Kathy has this all figured out how we're going to do this. So we're going to have some cake and ice cream that they brought, and that will conclude our party. So happy birthday to our home and to each of you. And thanks for coming. Thanks and goodbye.